Sooner Scoop HD.
Always going to be a challenge. Yeah, we're just ready to get on there. And I'm very humbled about this opportunity. So I feel like all the freshmen that's coming in and playing on the field, they're very humble for this opportunity.
I think Ethan told us has been really impressed with your energy. Is that something that you take pride in?
Yes, ma'am. Especially on the field. Once I get on the field, step my cleat on the field, it's all game and have fun with the game of football. I've been doing it since I was 6 years old. So why not have fun now? This is where I wanted to be. So just have fun.
We don't get to see a lot of practice. We're obviously not on the field, most of us, during games. What do you hope that looks like to your teammates when you bring that energy?
Just knowing, like I said, just have fun with the game of football. People, or I say like athletes will come to practice, but it's gonna be a hard day. We have pads on, season's over. Bowl game. No, it's just it's a God gift to play football today. That's what it is to me. And I'm trying to pass it on to my teammates. Having a smile on my face, but at the same time, when it's time to work, I'm ready to work.
Did somebody tell you that was the way to approach the game, or did you come by that joy, that energy on your own? Where'd that come from?
I just feel like that's just who I am. That's just the personality, I have. Like I said, just this is what I've been doing my whole life, so I gotta have fun with it.
Obviously, their offensive line's very experienced. What do you see from Florida State and what you get ready to go up against?
Just an O-line ready to play ball. I'm ready to go against them. Looking for the opportunity, looking for the challenge. Like you said, it's a great O-line, very experienced, but that doesn't mean nothing for me. I still got to go to work.
Sorry I missed the beginning. You've gotten a lot more snaps in bowl season, bowl practices,
Yes, sir.
and that's gone well for you?
Yes, sir.
Have you found yourself having to step back and take it all in, learn a little bit, slow it down? How's that working?
I feel like as the season been going on, I've been making mistakes. That's why I learned from them. So I feel like this practice for this bowl game is just take everything you learn from the season and turn it in, because season's over now. So I'm just really getting ready for next year.
I wanted to ask you about Reggie, if I could. We hear he's a big car guy. Has he brought any of that into the D-line room? You guys trying to get any car fix-it-up tips from him or anything?
Reggie's an interesting guy. You have to talk to the ends about that one because we in different rooms.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's something about cars. That man loves. So
When you said he's interesting, what is it about him that sort of causes you to use that adjective about him?
just his personality. Y'all can see it the way he talks. Just like a little corny guy. So, a big guy, a big dude too. But I'm the youngest, so that's why I talk to them just like that. Like they love me and I love them. So we just a family.
What's your development been like under Coach Bates this year?
Oh, it's been great. He's been picking me up, brought me when I came in for a freshman, and now I'm a true freshman, been playing in games. So that should tell a lot, because like I said, coming from high school, we didn't really know the technique coming from 2Y. So I give credit to Coach Bates for teaching me all that.
Technique's probably the biggest thing that he focuses on. Is that
Yes, sir.
day in, day out type
Yes, sir.
deal?
Yes, sir.
Watching film.
Effort with technique.
Yeah.
That's what we say.
So many people like to talk about when you turn on NFL games on Sunday, you see so many OU offensive players in the league. But if you pay attention to Coach Bates, you see a lot of his players in the league. How much does that kind of hit home, knowing that he's got that many guys in the league?
I'll say the one word is trust. All those guys that came before me trusted in him, and they put him in the league. So I'm just trusting in Coach Bates, and 2, 3 years, 4 years, you'll see me in the NFL.
Is there something about just working with him this year that makes you think, okay, this is why he did what he did?
He knows about ball. He knows about the game, just like technique and everything else. So, everything that we run, it makes sense. It's not like I'm watching film. It's like, oh, I don't understand this, Coach. I don't understand this. I'm looking at it like, okay, Coach, I get what you're saying. So I already know from the knowledge that he has that he's gonna get me where I need to go.
Is there something that could happen at practice one day that you're like, I want to avoid this from happening with Coach Bates today?
Oh, every day. He's going to tell me what to avoid and what to do right and what to do, everything is do everything right, try to do everything right. And if I don't do it right, then he's on me. So that's what it is. That's true love right there.
I know, he probably doesn't coach any different from one week to the next, but do you feel there's more urgency knowing that you're going to have to play a bigger part from him in practices?
Yeah,
right
he's
now?
been on me, definitely. Like I said, if I mess up, he's on my butt all the time. But just picking up that role, he's letting me know, like, you might play more, you're going to play more. So just knowing that once I get in, I'm going to do what I do and have to do my best.
D tackle is maybe one of the positions that is hardest for a true freshman to get on the field. Did you feel like coming in, like you could play your way into the rotation like you have? Or, I mean, do you challenge yourself knowing that, man, not a lot of true freshmen get on the field at my position?
I just believe. You know, that's the mindset you really got to have. Just believe coming on the field. I feel like that's really is the word, believe. I believe that I was going to come in and play. Well, my mindset was going to play right away. But at first that didn't happen, so I just was learning, like I said, learning from the other guys. And once it's my time, you know, I can do what I do.
Surprised at all at the number of opt-outs, and not opt-outs for the NFL, but just transfer portal guys, stuff like that. You know, your first year, your freshman year, class comes in, everybody's all enthusiastic, and by December you get a handful of guys leaving.
Hey, I feel like that's what's gonna happen. You know, new coach coming in. You know, still guys from last year's class. So that's just what happens. Game of football, college football.
Yeah. You got a chance, I guess, to get close to some of those guys that left. So.
Yeah,
It's
Cedric.
difficult
Yeah.
for you, I guess personally, you know,
Yeah,
freshman year,
you know,
and then you're here.
you know, it's just like, just I love you. I'll see you later. You know, go do your work somewhere else. You know, but that's just all it is. That's just life. But I love them all the ones that left.
Sooners Scoop HD.